Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Yes, many Nigerians are speaking on the issue of May 29. Some Nigerians believe that until the right thing is done, and that is making sure that all judicial processes are duly completed to find out or to be sure that whoever sits on that seat rightfully deserves it. After so many disparities and illegalities marred the 2023 presidential election, but one of our very own human rights activists have taken a step further, a notch higher, also sending warning signal to the international community. And what he has to say is to tell you just the feelings and the nature of what Nigerians are feeling right now. And this is what he's telling the international world, the whole community, the whole international community as a whole, concerning what is affecting Nigeria right now. Before we go to the newspaper to find out what they're telling the international community to do concerning Tinubu, like, subscribe to our channel by clicking on the right subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. A political activist and a former deputy national publicity secretary of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Comrade Timi Frank, has urged the international community to dissociate themselves and also stay clear of the inauguration of the president-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, slated for May 29th. Frank, who described such event as illegal, specifically called on the United States of America, that's USA, United Kingdom, UK, European Union, EU, African Union, AU, and Ecowas, among others, to, as a matter of integrity, stay clear from any form of preparations or attendance of the planned inauguration. In a statement released on Monday in Abuja, Timi Frank said it will be in the best interest of the international community to properly ascertain the mood of the country and allow for all litigations and closure on the outcome of the electoral cases in court before lending support to whomever is declared as the authentic winner of the recently conducted elections in Nigeria. According to the Bayelsa state-born political activist, save for the voice of reason, the aftermath of the declaration of the presidential result would have turned sour, but for the timely appeal by the various opposition leaders to their supporters in seeking redress at the court as the only constitutionally recognized means in challenging an illegality. He said, and I quote him, "As last-minute preparations for the inauguration of an illegality continues to dominate the political and social space in Nigeria, we are poised to advise all intending invitees, especially the international community, to stay clear from any of such events as more Nigerians continue to dissociate themselves from being a part of this grand conspiracy foisted on the Nigerian people by dubious state actors using instruments of coercion and manipulation in subverting the will of the people. Never have we witnessed such brazen criminality perpetrated by an electoral umpire and the ruling party in disenfranchising the majority of the people by conniving with other agencies of government to ensure victory by all means to a particular candidate. The hasty announcement of the presidential result by the electoral umpire, who is also a major accomplice in this regard, came as a shock to many when the electoral body itself failed to use its own stipulated guidelines in the declaration of result by blatantly refusing to follow its own procedure in the final declaration of result as announced earlier to all Nigerians by the INEC chief. It will be safe to conclude that the last-minute change of plans was the final icing on the cake in ensuring that the will of the people is subverted and truncated by any means necessary. In the light of the aforementioned, I would like to call on all members of the international community, especially the US, the UK, the EU, the AU, and the Ecowas, and others to, as a matter of integrity, stay clear from any form of preparations or attendance of the planned inauguration, accepting to be present for this all-time charade, which is already subjudiced, will subsequently give credence to this illegality by the various governments which is which you represent, it will be in your best interest to properly ascertain the mood of the country and allow for all litigations and closure on this matter before you lend your support to whomsoever is declared as the authentic winner of the elections. Furthermore, the support for constitutional democracy as practiced by US, UK, and the EU states cannot be overemphasized. Therefore, the international community must dissociate themselves forthwith from plans to attend any inauguration until the will of the people is expressly determined by the judiciary. Franco is the United Liberation Movement for West Papua, that's ULMWP, ambassador to East Africa and Middle East, said any form of congratulatory messages or acceptability demonstrated by representatives of various countries in Nigeria will further suggest that indeed your governments are accomplices in disenfranchising the good people of Nigeria of a functional democracy as practiced and preached by your very government, your various governments. It will be foolhardy and catastrophic to join in endorsing an illegitimate process leading to the forming of a government which is clearly not in tandem with your values. I would like to therefore seek your understanding in boycotting any of such invitations aimed at undermining our hard-earned democracy. Let your voices be made clear once and for all in ensuring that the proper process leading to the declaration of a winner is followed and accepted by all Nigerians in this regard. This is coming from Timmy Frank, and it's literally saying it in broad daylight. So look, guys, whatever inauguration that they're preparing May 29, don't come until proper things are done. He's not saying that Bola Tinubu is not the winner. He's only saying, can we properly ascertain if he indeed wins through the last result, which is the judiciary. In fact, he said it all in summary by saying that the way, but not for caution by a lot of the leaders, PDP leader Atiku Abubakar, who told his followers to be restrained, and Labour Party presidential candidate, I can assure you, Peter Obi did a lot to save the sanity of this country by telling everyone to stay calm, don't hit the street, that he will seek it legally through redress through the court. But not for that, the Nigerian youth were ready to hit the street for protest, and who knows what would have happened immediately after the protest. We saw what happened in the #EndSARS. It didn't end well, but thank God for timely intervention of his mercies that made Nigeria still stay 2-1. And he's saying literally that if this is not acceptable in international communities like UK, Ecowas, United Kingdom, United States, EU, European Union, and all that, if you can't accept this that he called a charade, if they can't accept it as a proper means of bringing in the president, then why should they be congratulating the government who found themselves in that? And he's saying that if you did congratulate, or if you're going to congratulate them, or you're coming in for the inauguration, indirectly you're telling Nigerians that in a way you're endorsing this and probably the one encouraging it. So it's a dicey situation, and they're saying whatever May 29 that we hold, just don't come. Let's see how the processes are going. But with the way Labour Party, this more that they brought into Labour Party, I'm talking about Papa, is going, let's just hope that eventually justice prevails. That's going to wrap it up. What's your take on this timely warning coming from Timmy Frank, a former APC member, strongly insisting that the proper things should be done? Listen.